Hello my amazing family, welcome back to another natural hair video. So in this video I want to cut my hair, and exactly the reason why I want to cut my hair is because of these tangles. This is the reason why I want to cut my hair, and I want to first of all thread it. So I'm going to be doing African threading with this rubber thread. So this is the thread I used initially. It is not long enough to go, so I'm going to add another thread by just bending it over close to the last one and then continue threading from there. I'm going to be adding another pair because the one I added just finished, and I'm going to be adding another pair to continue threading to the point where I want this hair to be. At this point where I can no longer hold, I'm just going to make a loop and then continue threading. So this point is so important to me, and I'm going to explain why later in this video. So I'm just going to hold this like this and then thread to a certain point, then I end the threading. Is becoming bulky, so I'm just going to switch over to one and then use this one to make a knot. This will make it tighter and secure it better than when I use two to make a loop. So this is one thing about African threading: use one to tighten the knot and your hair will not unwrap. This is the way I trim my 4C hair. When I thread it, it stretches out, and when it stretches out, the split ends go to the end, and this is the reason why I make a loop, so that I can get all that split end stretching out, and I don't thread to the end because I want to trim out all those split ends that causes knot and matting and all that stuff, which I don't like. So that is the reason why I thread my hair, and it is so amazing to do this because you don't have to go in with stretching out your hair, hot combing, and then seeing those ends where you feel like split end. When you trim your natural hair this way, you're just going to get that split end and not get to trim excess of your hair. So when I trim this way and I check it, I'm going to be sure that the end of this hair is equal, and if it is not equal, I'm just going to go ahead with my scissors and then trim off those unequal parts. So maybe I over threaded and thread past those split ends. So you're just definitely going to get those split ends when you thread your hair this way and then trim. It is so easy, it is so comforting, it is so accurate that you will not have to cut out excess length. So this is what the ends of my hair look like, and those splits that I was so scared of are all gone. They are all gone because that's what we were planning to get rid of. And do you know what? My hair looks like Dunlop. It feels like Dunlop. It is so beautiful, and I feel like threading my hair all over again. But no.
Main thing about trimming your hair is not because your hair is going to fall off if you don't trim it. It is because when you don't trim your hair, you have these tangles that will never stop. It is not like tangle that you can manage. You have tangles that always come and go. It will never stop no matter how you try. These ends that are already unhealthy, it mats together when you are trying to plait your hair, when you are trying to manipulate your hair, and when it mats together like this and it cannot be splitted, it breaks. And when you keep letting your hair break down, keep getting thin ends, and when your ends keep staying thin, it keeps breaking, and those breakage are the reason why you need to trim it. So for some of you that the ends of your hair looks dead or already weak, or looks longer, like thin longer, maybe you have like 100 hair in a catch, and then you have 10 hairs that are longer, like way longer than those 100 hairs that you have in a plait, then it means that hair is thinning. So maybe if you have 50 strands of hair in this plait, and the whole say 40 is longer, and then you have short 10, then your hair is healthy. or if you have about 50-50 of longer and shorter strands, then it is okay not to trim. When you have 100% thick hair here and then you have 1% thin hair here, then I think your hair needs to be trimmed, because those ends will end up causing more breakage for the ones that are thick. And so anytime I start feeling that way, or anytime whenever I want to open up my hair, I can't open it up that easily because there are tangles in front of the hair, then I know my hair needs to be trimmed. And immediately I thread it downward, it pushes those hair that needs to be trimmed to the position where it needs to stay. And when it takes it to that position where it needs to stay, I just cut it off once I get there. So it makes it easy. I don't have to go through the process of blow drying, stretching, cutting off on equal length. I'm not trimming my hair because I want it to be even. I'm trimming my hair because I get those ends that keep breaking or that keep tangling up when I want to do a certain style, or when I want to manipulate my hair, or maybe when I want to wash my hair. So that's the only reason why I trim my hair. So you see, the tangles that were here before have drastically reduced. That is what I aim to achieve. That is what I hope to achieve when I wanted to trim my hair. And seriously, making this African threading made my hair so soft. I know my hair can be soft, but this African threading made my hair so soft. But the only problem I have with African threading is that it is so painful. And carrying it like this was so heavy on me. This is the purpose of trimming for me. Really open up your hair and not have tangles that obstructs you. So that is the essence of trimming for me, not to get an even length, but just to get rid of these tangles that won't go away. It is not to get an even length, but if you trim this way, like thread your hair before trimming, you are going to get something close to having an even length. Thread equally, thread all your hair to be at an equal spot. Then when you get to that equal spot where you want your hair to be, then you cut off the remaining hairs if that's what you want. So just get your hair to an equal thread your hair to an equal spot where you measure. Any part you thread to, you stop there, and then you leave it. Then you thread the other one until you have an even threading. Then you cut off the ones you no longer want. I think that's the easiest way to get an even length trim. Instead of taking the hair through such heat and all that, I just do this and it is easier and safer. Doing my hair in this twist is the best thing that has ever happened to me in this my natural hair journey. It has made manipulating my natural hair the easiest, the fastest, the smoothest. So this is like the best thing that has happened to me, and I would advise that if you are looking to add any inches in this natural hair journey and you are new at this journey, the best thing to do is to put your hair in a twist that you can manage. This twist, you can braid your hair with it, and when you are taking down your hair, you put it back in the same twist, wash your hair, put it back in the same twist. So this is the essence of trimming for me. So the ends are almost even, the tangles are gone, and I have my hair in this. So these twists are the best things that have happened to me. If you watch to this moment, it means you really love this video. I recommend you watch my other natural hair videos. You're going to see how I have managed to grow long, healthy natural hair in a very short time. In a period of 2 years, I have accumulated over 12 inches of hair in just 2 years. So I have videos here, videos on the cats. I have a playlist that is specifically for natural hair, and I will advise you go through it if you are looking to grow healthy, long, natural hair, because I'm looking to grow waist length, and now we are at past bra length or at bra length, and I'm looking to get to waist length. And I hope you can join me in this journey, because if you don't join me, how do I get there? I need you on this journey, and you all need me too. So we need each other on this journey, and yeah, see you in my next one. Bye. So if you love this video, please give it a thumbs up so that someone who needs it